division game. Gotta have this dub. Let's get this dub, baby.
Differentiated between you and the competition. We really like to focus on not only having unique gold bars, but those gold bars, but not enough to be read. Select out of as many seeds as possible to find. So you guys actually have a thing where you need to think nowhere else if you present and talking yourself. Can you name some of those? Yeah. So I had alien. The more cannabis sponsors there are, I think the less people are going to pay attention to what's the THC percentage, and then that's it. I think so. The stuff to pay attention to is So, how many strains or cultivars does Danko have to go? About 200 right now. Yeah, that's a lot. How many strains do you guys have to go up? So if you want to do cool things from Tango, I want to go to this room. You can find all of my connected stuff. So check it out. And you're enthusiastic.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Takes it just shy of that end zone.
CD Lamb punting for.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, here's Davis. Keeps away from one. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before someone manages to stop
took
it.
ourselves up.
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Davis up the middle. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that, brought in inside the 20.
Shit.
And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he is into the end zone from Philadelphia, touchdown.
Upset about that.
The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
All right, fellas.
Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
All right,
and you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. A 3rd down run with Blue. Cuts right. Oh, he loses the football. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go, Wiley.
Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll run here on 1st down.
Oh, fuck that up.
Gave about 2. Like his dad before him, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, here we go.
Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, get the play.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And they take this in for the score. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Grace. 63, 60. On anyone, help.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Gets out of trouble. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
They go play fake with Hurts. Headed out right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Don't touch that. 180.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. It was there, but it couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Eagles are in punt formation. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
All right, let's take advantage of this.
27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right up the gut. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Back-to-back carries here. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this.
All right, let's move these chains, fellas. Come on.
2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Who gets the handoff? And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down on the effort by Quavion Mitchell.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And he's tackled for the 1st down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they'll run. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you'd ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. They give it to him again, and he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. On his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action. Hurts has it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Davis takes it straight ahead. He won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
You saw in the garden on those trim trays, all those same trichomes are what is recovered from, and therefore you keep the terpenes with that same profile.
Okay. Okay.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front. Just as equally motivated to get off the field.
They'll start the drive with Blue. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. On the ground, this is Phil Moffa. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Third and a lone yard coming up. On the give, it's Blue. And this is going to wind up short. The defense.
To meet with you, and you're the GM of the retail here?
I am. I'm the general manager here at Shango in Las Vegas, and I'm very happy to be here. Welcome.
So Kelly, I heard Shango is like honestly cured in like a ton of dispensaries in Nevada. Is that correct?
Yes. Almost every dispensary in Nevada. I think we could probably be in more if they didn't purchase all that we currently have available. So we are available not only in our own retail, however, we are available in most other dispensaries in Nevada state here. And also, we do carry some of the top 10 strains, both in packaged flower, and we've carried the #1 pre-roll in our modified banana strain for at least the last 3 months.
No kidding. So #1 pre-roll all in Nevada.
All in Nevada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shango modified.
All over that run. They only let him get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be fourth down. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He finds it beyond the marker. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Well, not much to debate. Clearly roughing the passer on that play, but what a costly moment it turns out to be, erasing that turnover on downs and giving them first and goal.
You know, Kate, discipline comes in so many different fashions during the course of a game, but this is one of those that just drives teammates and coaches crazy. You got to know the situation and have the discipline to keep your hands off the quarterback.
So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal.
Yeah! Here we go! 26!
They'll run here following the penalty. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime.
Cowboys
Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Eagles 7.
Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that.
The war that MSOs can create good quality product is something that fuels us every single day when we wake up to go prove people wrong.
In this facility, we're probably close to 100 with some of the new things that are coming in. I definitely think that genetics are the most important thing.
We're rocking 18 double tiers and 14 single tier.
The 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Great, set. And anyway, that.
Hurts now from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Your 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Great, set.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Great, set. And it, Delta.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's caught. He's got ground. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Delta, set. Delta.
Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Don't touch that.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys might be able to get some points late after the interception. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
1st and 10, here's Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Dak to the air here. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Hey, 73, 70. Yeti. Round up, Yeti. Nope.
Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. And this final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. All set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Blue running to the right. Breaks the tackle. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Lone back gets the handoff. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Dak out of the pistol. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Back to the well again. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Yeah, here we go.
Another. He loses the football. And the Eagles
Get
get
the fuck
to
out
it.
of here.
Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard.
Dang.
It's that type of effort that coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
You know, I'm sure coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. He could do it! And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a 3-possession game.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
No touch.
Hurts to throw. Forced out to his right. Nice hit.
Where's my fumble?
And the Cowboys scoop it up.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
All set to go now from the 35.
One more score, we can just run this clock out.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Lays out left side and gets it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he's going to have this down to the 7. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel it. This defense, right? They're on their heels. And now it's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Blue gets the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah!
Blue. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Yeah, here we go. I took
3rd and goal, Prescott. Catch is made in close. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
All right, that's it.
Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Shipley now to return. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Great. Set. On anyone, huh? Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
No touch that. Man. 63. 60. Crowd up, Yeti. Hey.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Great, set. On it. No.
Desperation time here. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Great, set. No.
Throwing here hurts. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. You've got 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. No touch.
Hurts yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. New set of downs from 37.
King, field. Great. Set. And anyway,
1st down, a run with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
no touch that. And anyway, no touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Great, set. And anyway, Yeti. No touch.
Throw here, 3rd down.
Oh,
And that one's
get the
incomplete
fuck
for
out of
now.
here.
He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. 3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker.
Great, set. What up?
From the red zone now. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Great, set. Trimmer. Hey, wait, back. Alpha. Hey, Silver.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hey, easy, 63, back. No touch.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. Breaks a 10. He's still going. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
No touch, set. On anyone,
I got him. He's mine.
No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Bails out. Now he's Hurts fumbles. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of yards. They had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think, you know, the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
No touch, set.
Hurts now from the gun. Cut near the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
At their own 15-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Hits his running back. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Second and 6 coming up here. Third down run with Blue.
David Blue, the ball carrier. He was brought down by 7. A loss of a yard on the play.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Cowboys on their way to their 3rd win of the year. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. 3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Running it after the penalty. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He dodged the tackle. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On the give, it's Blue. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, they'll run. And he scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
He's brought down to the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
Good shit, fellas. Good shit.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Landover. The Commanders at home to take on the New Orleans Saints. And it's the veteran, Terry McLaurin. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Commanders are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And this is Matthew Golden. He's going to run the deep route here and pull it in. This is going to be a 41-yard touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Cowboys. And it's Jaden Blue. He's going to get into the secondary, and he'll take it all the way. That's a 36-yard touchdown run. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
2024, that's across all schools, across all states. And I would be willing to bet 95% of those are gummies. Gummies are king. And as I understand it,